Hello students, I am B. Bharat Kumar, working as Assistant Professor in Mechanical Department from Guntur Engineering College, Annamadala, Guntur. So here is continuation for lecture 1 video, lecture 2 video. So in this video I am going to continue the next gas laws. As I discussed earlier in the lecture 1, we have so many gas laws like Boyle's law, Charles law, Avogadro's law, Regnolds law, Gay-Lussac law, Dalton's law. So likewise I discussed about Boyle's law in the lecture 1 video. So now I am going to discuss about further gas laws like Charles law, Dalton's law, Gay-Lussac law, Avogadro's law. So here Charles law. So Charles law was defined by Jacques Alexander Charles. He is a mathematician, physicist and inventor. So what is the definition of Charles law? Volume of a gas varies directly with the absolute temperature at constant pressure. Volume of a gas varies directly with the absolute temperature at constant pressure. Here V is equal to kT. V nothing but volume, K nothing but temperature, K nothing but temperature, T is also temperature. V1 by T1 is equal to V2 by T2. V1 by T1 is equal to V2 by T2. So here is the example for Charles law. Here also we can consider two containers having different pressure and different temperature with different volumes. In first container we observe the pressure having 1 atmosphere, temperature having 200 Kelvin, volume having 0.5 liters. Whereas in second container we can observe that pressure 1 atmosphere, volume 1.0 liter, temperature 400 Kelvin. Here is a graphical representation of Charles law. V1 by T1 is equal to V2 by T2. How we can obtain? So here you can observe that one container is in cooling position and other container is in heating position. In that conditions, how the gas in the container behaves. How the gas in the container behaves. So you can take under the bottom line temperature at 0 degrees centigrade, y-axis volume. So you can observe that whenever the container gets heated up, the gas in the container obviously goes down. The other container, whenever it cools down, the gas obviously free in the space. Next one, Avogadro's law. At constant temperature and pressure, the volume of a gas is directly related to the number of moles. At constant temperature and pressure, the volume of a gas is directly related to the number of moles. V is equal to Kn, whereas V1 by N1 is equal to V2 by N2. V1 by N1 is equal to V2 by N2. Why should we take V1 by N1 is equal to V2 by V2? Because the volume of a gas is directly related to the number of moles. That's why V1 by N1 is equal to V2 by N2. Volume by number of moles is equal to next volume by number of moles. Here also I can observe that two containers having different pressure, volume and number of moles. One container represented by adding gas and other container represented by removing gas. You can observe that by adding gas, the volume in the container getting increases, whereas by removing the gas, the volume in the container gets reduces. Next one, Gay-Lussac law. at constant volume, pressure and absolute temperature are directly related. At constant volume, pressure and absolute temperature are directly related. P is equal to K into T. P is equal to K into T. P1 by T1 is equal to P2 by T2. P1 by T1 is equal to P2 by T2. That's all for now in the lecture 2 video. Further I will discuss in lecture 3 and lecture 4. Thank you. Signing off.